So let's talk about the drip irrigation systems that we sell through Sprinkler Daddy and kind of how to install them in a nutshell. Basically what you want to start with is your coming out of your valve, you're going to need a pressure regulator because you don't need as much pressure going out of the valve to the drip. So I've got a pressure regulator system right here. It's roughly put together. You should Teflon tape all these parts together so that you don't have any leaking. So basically this goes into your valve, this goes into your pipe, and then you take your pipe and you lay it through all the flower beds and shrubs that you want to water with your drip irrigation. Then the next point is for every drip irrigation emitter that you want to install, so for every shrub you're going to have to poke a hole in the pipe. So basically we've got a tool like this for poking holes in the pipe. You can use just a nail if you want, but it sometimes leaves the pipe a little bit frayed, and that can sometimes cause problems with the emitters. So we like to go with a tool like this. You just poke a hole in the pipe, and then what you're going to do is you're going to have a coupler that looks like that, and you're going to poke one end into the pipe, and the other end you're going to have tubing, drip irrigation tubing, and you're going to pop the other end of the coupler into the end of the tubing. So it'll look something like that, inserted all the way, of course. So, and then you're going to run about however much tubing you need to get to the base of the shrub, and you're going to insert a emitter onto the end of the tubing, and then that's going to water your shrub. Now we've also got a post that you can put this piece on so that you can get this piece a little bit higher up on the shrub so you can see that there's actually water coming out. Now there's also another add-on that we like to use in our systems. It's just a little clamp here, and that'll go onto the tubing like so, and then you'll just tighten it up onto the tubing. And basically what that does is in the warm weather, like really warm weather, the tubing tends to expand a little bit. So when the tubing expands, sometimes the emitter falls out, and then obviously that's not a good thing. So sometimes we like to use the clamps. That's your crash course into drip irrigation that we sell at Sprinkler Daddy.